Astrology is all about observing the planets and the signs as they move in the heavens from the Earth's point of view. Each planet represents certain energies, and where they are positioned on the birth chart has meanings. The planets are constantly moving, and they are aspecting each other, creating different forces. It's the astrologer's job to interpret this information. Remember, multiple people have similar planetary positions, but mean different things because no two humans have the same life circumstances, genetics, or culture. These are things the astrologer has to take into consideration when interpreting a chart. Love for a church-going Christian and love for a pimp can mean two different things. The sun is the most important, brilliant, and powerful heavenly body known to all life on earth. Wherever the sun is at on your birth chart is the sign you are most known for. The sun represents your essence, the true you that you identify with. All life on this marble is a manifestation of solar energy. The sun is so imposing that you can't even stare at it without going blind. Approximately every month the sun moves 30 degrees on the birth chart into a different sign. Most people instantly see traits of their sun sign within themselves, and that's what attracts people to astrology. But all people with the same sun sign are not exactly the same. Why is that? Well, this is why you have to analyze all the components in the birth chart to understand each person's uniqueness. The moon is beautiful, mysterious, and hypnotizing. From the planet Earth, the moon is the most visible, alluring, and mesmerizing heavenly body known to all life on Earth. The moon represents your subconscious, your emotions, and your habits. Every 2 to 3 days, the moon moves into a different zodiac sign on the birth chart, making it the fastest moving planet in the science of astrology. Many predictions are made by the movement of the moon. A person's emotions can sway as fast as the moon travels. The moon pulls and pushes the bodies of water on the planet Earth, and since we are 75% water, the moon has a big influence on us. Your moon sign is just as important as your sun sign. Who you are and how you feel and move might conflict and confuse you because it's not in tune with your sun sign that you relate to. At this point, see what your moon sign is, and that can answer some important questions. Mercury is the planet of intellect, wittiness, and strategizing. Communicating, memory, and traveling on short trips is also associated with Mercury. The way you articulate your speech and present yourself on a cognitive level all has to do with Mercury. Besides the moon, Mercury is the fastest moving planet on the birth chart, staying within a sign for 14 to 30 days. Even though Mercury revolves around the sun every 88 days, it rotates on its axis very slow, only 3 times within a Mercurian year. Depending on which sign and house Mercury is on your birth chart, tells a lot on how you process information and communicate with others and yourself. For example, if Mercury is in one of the water signs on your birth chart, that could indicate that you process information on an intuitive, emotional level. But if your Mercury is in one of the air signs, that could mean that you deal with knowledge logically and factually. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure. All things that stimulate the senses are associated with this planet. Enjoying life, love affairs, material gains, and excitement all have to do with Venus. Wherever Venus is located on your birth chart will indicate what you find attractive and how you manifest your zeal for life. Other than the sun and the moon, Venus is the most visible heavenly body seen from Earth. Venus is also the hottest planet in the solar system, with a surface temperature of 860 degrees Fahrenheit. Venus stays within a zodiac sign from 23 to 60 days on the birth chart. Venus orbits the sun every 225 days. Venus rotates on its axis clockwise, while the other planets in the solar system rotate counterclockwise. It takes Venus 243 Earth days to do one rotation on its axis, meaning that a day is longer than a year on Venus. Mars is the planet of willpower, energy, and aggression. Mars is all about action and bringing your dreams and ideas into reality. Conflict, competition, and war in all forms is associated with the red planet. Mars is all about your vitality, motivation, your ego, and conviction. Mars energy is moving on instinct and impulse. There is no time to think. We need to get things done. Heart and courage, bravado, and the desire to be victorious is what Mars brings out of you. Mars is the third smallest planet in the solar system, the first being Pluto, then Mercury. It takes Mars 687 Earth days to circle the Sun. A day on Mars is similar to an Earth day, being 24 hours, 39 minutes, and 35 seconds. With that similarity, Mars experiences all 4 seasons, with a difference that a Mars season is almost twice as long because it takes almost 2 years to revolve around the Sun. Mars has 2 moons named Phobos and Deimos orbiting around it, and it also has 2 asteroids sharing its solar orbit. Thanks for checking out part 1 of the planets and astrology. Stay tuned for part 2. Supreme Moonbeam. Peace.